time since I last filmed a video. I took a bit of a break. Again, I keep doing this. I know I keep doing this. We're not going to talk about it now. I'm going to make a separate video explaining everything at some point. I'm not going to give a date because I know I'm not going to stick to it. But I have a lot of jobs to do in today's video. And what I thought I'd do is get these jobs done and just have a little chat with you guys because I feel like it's been a while since I've done that. And there's a lot I need to say. I need to tell you guys my plan for next year because it's, I don't know what date it is, I just know it's November. So I need to do that and I need to tell you guys my plan because I made it a few days ago and I am yet to tell you. So I will go through that with you while I do my jobs. But before I do that, oh my god, my skin. I don't know if my skin is shiny or just really greasy. I think it's just really greasy. I need to have a shower. Anyway, before I start my jobs, one job I need to do is deep clean Latte's cage because if you guys didn't know, if you haven't checked, I'm trying to take this off. If you guys haven't checked my community tab post on the channel, you would know that Latte passed away sometime last week. I can't remember when it was, but he passed away. I was out at the time. I got a call from my mom. Same situation as Sunny. I got a call from my mom. Beth, I have some bad news. I'm like, is Latte dead? Yeah. So I need to give his cage a proper clean because it's disgusting. It's covered in bedding and food and sand. I need to sanitize all of his equipment so I can use it for a new hamster. Oh my god. I did not sleep well last night, so my brain is not working properly, but that's what I need to do today. It's like my main job that I want to get done today. And then later on I'm probably going to go for a walk and get a coffee because I need to get out of the house. I haven't been at work for 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks now. So I've had a lot of free time, but obviously I've just been trying to chill a little bit because I just needed a bit of a break from work and the world. So I've been hanging out at home pretty much the whole time, going on walks every day. Hopefully I'm going back soon if my doctor clears me, so. Anyway, besides the point, during my time off, I have been thinking about my plan for next year for video-wise, and I made a plan in my little YouTube book, and I need to go through it with you guys, but my concern is that it's not going to make any sense to you. Probably won't. You'll see what I mean when I tell you, but I feel like there's some parts of it that are just kind of unnecessary, but like for you guys, but for me they're necessary. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, so I need to have a shower before I do anything, and then probably give my room a clean because it's a mess, and then I can start on my jobs. So I'm gonna do that. Give my hair a wash because it's very greasy. Don't know if you realized that I got it redone a few weeks ago and it's like slowly turning to just blonde rather than brown. It's the lighting too. Like, it looks blonder than it is on camera. It's actually quite brown in real life. There are a few streaks that are like quite blonde, but otherwise it's quite brown. Anyway, it's crazy what the camera does, even though I should probably turn the brightness down. Don't know how to do that. Oh, focus please. Okay, I need to get my jobs done before I procrastinate and not do it, because this cage is disgusting and I need to clean it. It's like covered in dust. Like, oh, it's on the outside. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the dust. Focus on the dust. It's disgusting. So yeah. And I'm allergic to dust, so I need to clean this before I have a sneeze fest. Right, let's get to work. Okay, so I've taken out all the accessories. They're all over here. I still need to clean them because they're quite gross. And there is poop on the bridge over there. It's kind of gross. So with Niteangel cages, there is a plastic layer right here. And I need to take it off so I can clean it, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, but as you can see, it's quite gross. This really needs a deep clean. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. I hope. Okay, I've got a really big vacuum now. I don't actually know how this one works. Oh, I knocked over the camera. I don't know how this one works because it's a fancy one. Okay. I separated them. That's good. Now I've just got the top bit here. I think it sucks it up from there. We're gonna try it. Okay. Let's try. I'm gonna try suck off the thing, the plastic layer. And if it doesn't work, I have a toilet plunger. We can try with the toilet plunger. You don't use it, so it's fine. I'm scared though. Let's get this over with. It's kind of working. Okay, I've got some scissors. These are tiny. They're not left-handed either, so I'm struggling, but I don't need to cut anything. I'm just going to use them to try and lift up the plastic layer. Because hopefully... Oh, I got a hold of it. But it's not... Okay, scissors don't work. I'm gonna get the toilet plunger. I'm gonna see if the toilet plunger works. I did it! Okay, I couldn't find a toilet plunger, but I did find double-sided tape, and I know it's really strong, so I used it to lift up the plastic, and it worked! Yay! Now I need to vacuum the I'm bleeding. Whoops! Oh, okay. Oopsie! Don't know how that happened. Okay. Oh. I got the plastic off. Oh, and it's dusty as. I'm gonna wash this off in the bath, and then I'm gonna vacuum the rest of this up and try and clean some of this wood without ruining it because it does need cleaning. Okay. How am I gonna... Okay, I have a plan. Okay, so I washed the bottom of the cage. It's plexiglass, so I just rinsed it with the shower. I'm debating whether or not I need to give it a deep clean, just because obviously when Latte peed in his burrows, the pee would have traveled through the bedding onto the bottom of the cage. So I'm debating whether I need to clean it properly, but for now I just rinsed it and now it's air drying by my window. As for the rest of the cage, I need to clean most of the inside. I need to vacuum still with the... And I got blood on the wood. Brilliant. Yeah, I put a plaster on my finger. I don't know how this started bleeding, but I got blood on the wood, so that's brilliant. Go me. Yeah, I need to do a lot of cleaning. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I moved you guys a bit closer so you can see. I'm just gonna vacuum the inside again. Actually, I think I'm gonna reconnect. I think I can take, we're gonna be construction people, and we're gonna try and, okay, I got it. Ooh, ooh. I don't know how this thing works, I thought I broke it. Okay, obviously it goes that way, so it bends down. Okay, I'm gonna connect it to this one side, so then I can. I'm amazing. Okay. Okay, the inside's looking so much better already. Let me show you. So, I took off the plexiglass. It's nice and smooth. There are a couple of stains on the wood. Oh, I just touched that one. I'll clean that later. There's the blood stain on the wood from my finger. I still don't know how that happened. It's a pretty deep cut, but it's alright. I got most of the seed mix out. Most of it's wedged inside these little holes you can see down here. I got most of it off though. But now I need to make a little scrub and clean this. I'm thinking for these, I'm gonna take this thing off and then clean it with the bath and then put it back on because it's just a couple of screws. So I'm gonna take it apart a little bit, but not completely. I just want to give it a really good clean so that the next hamster that lives in this cage doesn't get sick from all the dust and the germs from Latte. It's a lot of work, but it's all necessary. I've got a bowl here of just some warm water because I don't want to wreck the wood too much. It's just warm water and some surface cleaner. I got a screwdriver to undo these. I don't know if this one will fit. Oh, it does. Okay. So I'm going to take these out, try not to lose any of the screws in the process. Then I can clean this properly. Okay. This might take a while, so I will time lapse this bit actually. Okay, that didn't take too long actually. That was pretty good. You pick up all the screws. 1, 2, 3. It's just 3, right? I think. Yeah, okay. I've got all 3. Got all the screws underneath my tape. It's gonna stay there. Now I need to cut this thing with right-handed scissors. Oh, it's actually kind of easy. Okay, good. I'm just gonna cut it all the way up. Then I can use a little bit of this to clean the glass. I could honestly just take off the screws and clean the glass instead of taking apart the whole cage. The only problem with that, I'd have to take apart the top, like the roof bit, in order to take apart the sides so I can clean them separately. And I don't know, I feel like it'd be too much of a hassle to take apart the whole cage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line some like tissue or something to soak up the water on the bottom of the cage, and then when I clean it, the water that will drip down from the side will just get soaked into the tissue instead of on the wood, because I don't want to ruin the wood. So I'm gonna clean all the stuff last. I'm not too bothered about it right now because it's a really quick and easy job. I can just soak it all, apart from the wooden stuff. All the plastic stuff and the ceramic can be soaked in hot water and I can just clean it like that. But everything else, I feel like I need to do all in one go, just so I can. So now I'm just going around and getting rid of all the stains, like the blood stain that I left. And just like cleaning the bottom really well. This is gross. Latte is disgusting. Okay. Actually not too bad right now. Cool. Fold it. I'm only going to do a tiny bit of the wood. Just this bit here. Needs cleaning. It's nasty. Probably not going to get all this done today, because I do have other things that I would like to do. But I'm going to try to get as much done as possible. I still have to go through with you guys the plan for next year, which I still need to finalize. I know I made it sound like I finalized it, but I honestly still need to make a couple more decisions, and maybe you guys can help me with that, because I suck at making decisions. It is not my strong point. So a bit of help with that would be much appreciated. Always could use some insight from you guys. I feel like I don't do that enough. Asking you guys for your opinion, because it matters too, you know? I want to feel like I'm including you guys in on the journey, I guess. I just want to make you guys feel included, because it is my channel, but we are, as most other YouTubers say, we are a family. All 561 of you, I think now. It's crazy. We are a family, and we need to stick together, and we need to listen to each other. I need to listen to you guys more. So that's what I'm gonna do. I need to take all the stickers off now. My worst favorite bit. I don't know why I have so many bloody stickers on this cage. I guess we are going to I'm not too desperate to get a new hamster straight away. I know you guys probably want me to, because I am a hamster YouTube channel. I'm gonna move it down so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit. I'm just cleaning this bit here. I know you guys probably want me to get a hamster right away, so that I have more content, because we are a hamster channel after all. But the thing is, I no longer support pet shops. I shouldn't have supported them in the first place, honestly. I don't know why I kept purchasing hamsters from there. It was a big mistake, and I can't go back and change that, but I can from now on lean towards adoption. If you haven't watched my previous talk video, I suggest you go and watch that, because I explain everything in that video. So long story short, I'm no longer going to be purchasing animals from pet shops. Obviously I am a hamster channel, so I know you guys will probably be expecting me to get a new hamster pretty soon, but when you adopt, you really have to be waiting a while to find the right one. And the process also takes a while. I remember it took me about 3 weeks for Latte, maybe a month even. Not a month, maybe, yeah, around 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, to finalize Latte's adoption and to bring him home and everything. So it's pretty difficult, but I just need to wait for the right hamster to come up, and when I see one that I like, I will apply for the adoption. Because I've adopted from SPCA before, is where I got Latte from, the SPCA here. They'll have me in their records, they'll know that I adopted Latte, so hopefully that'll make the adoption process a little less lengthy, but I'm not sure that's how it works. Hopefully though. Anyway, I need to clean the glass. Oh, it's here. It's so see-through, I did not know where I put it. Okay, I need to clean it. And then we can put the cage back together. I might give this a rinse down as well on the bottom. I don't know. Should I? I'll work it out. Right. Let's This is definitely less messy than the other one. There are lots of stains on this one. I do need to let it air dry out because if I put it back on and it's still wet, it's gonna dry up, and that's not good. Oh my god, it's so dusty. Jeez. It's gross. These I'm gonna keep dry so I can dry it as I go, just to keep it nice and neat. Fingers crossed this will be a successful process, because when Mocha passed away, if you guys are old viewers, some of you are probably old viewers, most of you are new, but for those of you who have been around for a while, you would remember Mocha, Sophie's past hamster. She passed away 2 Decembers ago. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and this was her cage that she used for Mocha, and when Mocha passed away, we took apart the whole cage, we cleaned it completely, like we literally took it apart, took all the nails out, took all the wood apart, cleaned it, cleaned all the glass, and then brought it up here, put it back together. That took us a whole day. And with my new work schedule, I don't have a whole day to dedicate to cleaning a cage like that. I was still in school when all that was happening, and I had a lot of time still, because I was at school all day, but my weekends were pretty free. They are now, but I feel like I've got a lot of appointments these days, so I don't think I can dedicate a full day to doing this, which is why I'm doing it the best way that I can. But yeah, so you remember Mocha? This was previously her cage. We took the whole thing apart, cleaned the whole thing. Can't remember if we filmed it. I don't think we did, just because it wouldn't have made a very interesting video, which is another reason I wasn't gonna make this video, but it's been a while and we need to catch up, so. Alright. This is clean-ish. Still a bit dusty, but I'm happy with it for now. I'm gonna let it air dry with the plexiglass on the bottom. I'll put that with the others. Okay. I'm gonna go on this side. Now I need to clean the rest of it. I'm gonna move it there so I can talk and you guys can actually see me talk. I'm gonna clean the rest of it now, just like the inside and the outside. I'm gonna try really hard not to get too much on the wood because I don't want to ruin the wood. I don't want to ruin the wood, but obviously I have no control of the situation. I don't actually know what kind of wood this is, because I know some types of wood have, like, I don't know, some water. I don't know, it's just safer to use water around most types of wood. Some types of wood you can use water, but I don't know about this type of wood because I don't know what type of wood it is. But from my plain knowledge, most woods that hamster cages are made of are safe to be clean with liquids, because they have a kind of like a spray that they put on it that puts a layer onto it to make them waterproof, so it doesn't wreck the wood. I'm hoping this cage has that, because it does feel like it has something like that. So I'm hoping that it has something like that. Oh my lord. This is nasty, guys. guys. Latte was a very gross hamster. I suppose I should give you guys a rundown of how I found out he passed away, because I said I'd do that in today's video. So, on the morning that he passed away, the morning of the day that he passed away, I don't know when he passed away, but he passed away the same day that I found him like this. I went to check on him not long after I woke up that day, and I lifted up this hideout here. Oh god, this needs a clean. He scratched up the inside of this hideout really well. Do you see that? If I'm losing my voice, it's because I've never talked for this long in a while, and my voice is slowly dying on me now because it's not used to me talking non-stop. So bear with me. Probably should make a cup of tea to help. But anyway, I lifted up his brown hideout and he was still breathing, but it was very like lethargic breathing. He was like taking very slow deep breaths, and I tried to move him, but he didn't even flinch. He just kind of laid there, and I just knew. I was like, oh, okay, so he probably won't last very long now. That's really sad, but it's okay because it's the circle of life, you know? Honestly, a lot has gone on in the past 3 weeks. I haven't really had time to fully process his death yet, but it'll come to me. It'll catch up on me. Anyway, so I decided to just try not to think about it, but also keep an eye on him. And then later that night, I went rollerblading, and I was in 7-Eleven getting a hydration drink because I was severely dehydrated. And I got a call from my mum, and she was like, hey Beth, I have some bad news. And I was like, here it is. And I said, Latte's dead, isn't he? She goes, yeah. I went to check on him and I found him dead. Ira thought he was still alive because he was still very lightly breathing, but I don't think he was. What I think happened was he somehow, when I checked on him, he looked like he was going into torpor. He was showing all the signs of torpor. If you don't know what torpor is, it's basically a state of hibernation where the animal is it's still alive, but it's just in a very lethargic state. It basically is a death sentence. It leads to death, which is what I think happened to Latte, and also what I think happened to Sunny. I don't know what the cause is, but it makes me really afraid to use this cage again in case it's something to do with the cage. I'd hate to use another hamster as an experiment because that's just wrong, but I don't know how else I'm gonna figure this out. Obviously I've got Sunny's old bin cage, so if I notice anything off, I'm obviously gonna switch the new hamster to the bin cage straight away. Only downside is it's a lot smaller. This cage is just over 800 square inches of floor space, and the bin cage is only 560-ish square inches of floor space, so obviously it's a massive downgrade and I don't want to stress out the hamster, but if I do find out that it's something to do with the cage, I will have to get rid of it. I'm really hoping it's not though, because it's such a cool cage and I love the color, I love how functional it is, I love how easy it is to clean. I just love it. Latte loved it. Hopefully this next hamster will love it. I'm just really afraid that it's something to do with the cage, and that's the reason that he passed away. So, I mean, I want to say that it's old age, but I just can't get over the fact that he was showing so many signs of torpor. So, I'm not quite sure. I'm planning on doing a little bit of research of my own to try and figure it out, because I don't want my next hamster to suffer. So I will do my research before getting this new hamster, just in case, because you never know. It could be a scenario that you wouldn't even think of without researching it first. So I'm going to do that before getting a new hamster, and I will keep you guys updated on the new hamster as well like I said before, I'm adopting it, so I don't know what gender it's going to be. I don't know how old it's going to be. I could be adopting a hamster that's already a year old for all I know. But the whole point of adoption is to give the hamster a better life. And not many people here are probably educated on hamster care. Obviously, we've got the Niteangel shop opened here now. Niteangel is based in Hong Kong, but because they've opened their shop here now, people have more access to better equipment, but that doesn't necessarily mean they think that they need the new equipment. So it's gonna be pretty difficult to figure out everything, but I do want to give the hamster a good life, despite, like, even if it's already 2 years old, I will probably still adopt the hamster. I'll introduce the hamster to you guys, just because if it's a 2-year-old hamster, I want it to have a good life. If it's a 1-year-old hamster, I want it to have a good life, however long it lives. So the deal that I've made with myself, no matter the age, I'm going to apply for the adoption, because hamsters deserve more. They do. They really do. They are so neglected, especially in Hong Kong. I've seen so many times if I'm like in the pet shop buying food or sand for the hamsters. In the past, I've seen parents going with their kids to buy a hamster, and I'm seeing the shop owners suggesting different, like, awful types of bedding, like this paper bedding that's not paper-based bedding. It's literally paper, and it's like a little plasticky. It's quite sharp, actually. It's not good, and they recommend the worst kind of food, the food that you wouldn't want to be feeding an animal. It just goes to show how uneducated the pet shop owners actually are, and it sucks. It really fucking sucks. I'm sorry, mind my language, but it just really annoys me that people aren't probably educated. My lips are so chapped from talking for so long. Holy crap. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let those air dry. I'm gonna make myself a cup of warm lemon and honey water to just help my throat chill a bit, because I'm talking non-stop and I think it's affecting my voice. I don't know how, I don't know why. But yeah. Whew. I think I still need to do a little bit of cleaning. Is that chocolate? Oh my god, I've just found a piece of chocolate. See, this is disgusting. This is really gross. Okay. I will see you guys when I'm putting back the cage all together. I don't know when that's gonna be. It could be in a few hours, it could be tomorrow morning, I don't know. But I will see you when I do that.